I don't have a leg to stand on, to be honest. Like,
no, you don't. I sit back on this one.
I was like trying to be annoyed. I remember I was really annoyed when they breaking the rules, and then I was like, in the back of my brain, I was like,
keep it.
Can I be annoyed?
So nice to meet you both. I watched the first few episodes and it is so much fun. I'm so excited for everybody to see this. So Izzy, why don't you kick it off? What was your reaction when you found out that this was Too Hot to Handle and not Paradise Island?
I was in utter shock. So I'd been starting to make a connection with someone, probably more of a physical attraction, but anyway. And then I saw Lana come out and I was like, that is the biggest cock block ever. So my genuine reaction was like, either get me on a plane home or get Lana on a plane home, because one of us, we're not staying here together.
I love it. Beaux, how about you?
I mean, first of all, I had no clue what that cone was. I thought it was an air freshener. So I was in the dark about the whole series. And then all of a sudden I heard the word cock block and I was just like, I'm going home. Home time. Mummy, I'm coming home. So yeah, it was a massive, massive shock to the system.
Totally. I mean, besides not being intimate, what was the most challenging thing about being stranded on this island and with so many good looking people, Izzy?
Oh, are you joking? Literally, you're in an amazing, unreal place. You're in the sun. You're with hot singles. Everyone's half naked half the time. And it's like, you've just got to resist yourself. And I feel like it's unknown. Like no one has ever put in that position. And you probably see on the show, I didn't exactly stick to the rules. So I obviously found it pretty hard.
Well, how about you?
I mean, yeah, it was just hard all over. I mean, yeah, honestly, I'm speechless for it still. But as soon as you find out what it is, it makes it feel so surreal. And I don't know, your body takes over you. Like when you're horny. There ain't no stopping it. There's no planning it. So you just can't stop yourself sometimes.
It's almost like when you can't have it, you want it even more.
Exactly.
You want it even more. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly that.
Definitely. I mean, Izzy, we see you first hit it off with Truth. I mean, what was it about him that attracted you to him almost instantly?
Have you seen him?
I mean, I get it.
Have you seen him? Yeah, he's obviously so fit. And like, he's got like a kind of smooth character about him, which I was really attracted to. And we did hit it off. Like, obviously it was quite like a physical attraction at the start, but we did get on really. Yeah, obviously that went a bit down south. But it was good to start with.
Yeah. Were you disappointed in how he left?
Yeah, like I feel like we hadn't. Yeah,
that was a really high pitch. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like, I feel like we hadn't got to know each other enough, because the time that he'd obviously gone, we'd had all this kind of but this bicker with Jazz, and there was so much going on. And like, if he'd stayed longer, who knows what would have happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, definitely. And Beaux, obviously we see your relationship with Harry kind of starts off as a bit of a slow burn, but when did you kind of start to see him in a different light? Or did you always kind of think that something could be there between the two of you?
I mean, when he first walked in, he wasn't my type. Obviously he's beautiful looking. And I think it was when we started to get into bed together, we had pillow talk, we just got closer and closer as the day went by. And it's probably when he says, basically, I like you. And then I was a bit like, oh, like we had our first date and things like that. So, yeah, I think every day was so different for us and we gradually just got better. So it was lovely.
I mean, how did you guys kind of keep it in check? Because it seems like you were like really the only couple, at least the episodes that I've seen so far, that didn't break a rule.
Don't know how they did it, honestly.
No, neither do I, to be fair. I think we was like mum and dad in the whole retreat, wasn't we, Izzy?
Yeah. Do you know what? You were slow burners as well. It wasn't like straight away. So I think that's why.
I didn't think I could do that either, because normally on the outside world, you you crack on with someone there and then it's all very rush, isn't it? But in there, Lana makes you build this connection before sexual. So it was really nice to actually get to know someone without sleeping with them. So it was, that's a good thing.
She's not used to that.
Right.
Not used to that at all.
Another big relationship where we see is Nathan and Holly, and clearly they break a lot of rules. Was it hard to remain friends with? Yeah, just a little bit. Was it hard to remain friends with them when they clearly didn't really care about the money? Izzy?
You know what? I don't have a leg to stand on, to be honest. Like,
no, you don't. I sit back on this one.
I was like trying to be annoyed. I remember I was really annoyed when they'd written the rules, and then I was like, in the back of my brain, I was like,
deep it.
Can I be annoyed? But to be fair, theirs was a bit different because we put all our trust in them. No one trusted me from the beginning, so it was all right.
Can't trust you as far as I can throw ya.
Beau, how about you? How hard was it because obviously they lost that $69,000 and that had to be like soul crushing, I would imagine. And especially for a couple that never broke the rules, were you just like, oh my God, stop doing this?
Yeah, I mean, we all knew, we all thought there was no money as soon as we walked into the retreat. So money's never really been a massive thing for me. And where me and Harry spoke about things, like we'd really consult each other. Like if one of us wanted to kiss or if one of us wanted to sleep together, then we'd consult each other about it. But we just come to the conclusion there's no point in spending money. I mean, if another person needs that money or something like that. But it is annoying when you see another couple in the retreat doing things and me and Harry are like it's so hard not to, especially when you really like someone as well. I mean, that we had the emotional connection and then like the sexual tension, just it built up more and more.
It seems like everybody got along really well too during this entire experience. Like there were no really big cat fights and no drama, like not too much drama. I mean, Izzy, would you say for the most part that everybody really got along?
I feel like there was conflict. Like, there was definitely conflict. Obviously there's going to be, you're throwing a load of like different singles in a place which is like not a normal environment, but looking at it, we got on really well. Like from like looking back on it, we're all fine, we're all really close. But obviously at the time, like little things happen, like people have arguments, someone takes your boyfriend on a date, which isn't a normal situation, you're obviously going to be annoyed about it. You know, so I think like looking at that, then yeah, we did get on really well, but obviously there were some kind of dips.
Yeah, there's atmosphere,
we weren't all sailing. It's not going to be, but we're all very. Like I noticed this on the retreat. I feel like we're all very respectful, which is really weird because I am respectful, but I said this to Beau earlier. Like I was in like a few triangles on the outside. I would have completely been like, you know, get out the way. I'm going to win this. This is all me. Blah blah blah. But when you're in there, you're with these girls all the time. You're waking up next to them. You build this connection with them. It's so different from a girl that you don't know. And then it makes you realise, like, I don't want to disrespect this person. I think everyone felt like that in there.
When we first walked in, it's like, oh, I don't owe you anything. I think it was like the first 1 or 2 days, isn't it? Like, I don't owe you anything, so I do what I want. And me and Izzy have that mindset. And if we want something, we go get it.
Definitely.